Hey, what's up, fantasy people? Thank you so much for tuning into the Fantasy Football Show. Today we're going to be drinking and mock drafting. So that is our third one this year, mock draft 3.0. If you are looking for a certain round that you're not comfortable with or whatever, just go to our timestamps. It's going to be round specific. And hey, enjoy the show. Hey, what's up, fantasy people? This is Tyler, Big Turd Ward, and Jason, the lucky bastard Ethan Wolf, coming at you live from the West Coast. And this is the Fantasy Football Show. Today's episode, Jason's got family in town, so we're going to keep it simple, keep it stupid, keep it safe, just like Frodo with the ring, if you know what I'm talking about.
Keep it secret.
But no secret, because this is going off into the world. So, mock draft 3.0, we will be going straight to that after this. Jason, before we get into all of that, please tell the public how they can help this show.
Oh, yeah. If you guys want to give us some additional support, that'd be great. Hit the subscribe button, press that like button. We like the likes. And give us a little text. Text us about some players that we passed up or that we should have gotten in our mock draft that we're about to do. If you want some additional content, you can find us on Instagram, the Fantasy Football Show. And if you want some good listening material, not like you're listening to poop, but while you're pooping, you got some good material you got to listen to, hit us up on Spotify. I think we are hilarious on Spotify. I love it.
Shout out to all of our new subscribers. I was going to call you out by name, but I don't know if that's kind of weird. So anyways, we got like 5 new subscribers. We lost one from Reddit. And anyways, thank you so much. We do appreciate it. That was like, dude, the most subscribers we had in so long. So if you're watching right now, dude, thank you so much. And then I posted something on Reddit. I even posted it the wrong way. I posted the straight link. I wanted to write up with a link. And then we got kicked, pretty much chased off of Reddit, Jason, with, what is it, like Frankenstein was chased with like
pitchforks?
Like, dude, pitchforks and like torches.
You guys are
I made a post. I told Jason I made it. He left a ridiculously nice comment that did not seem correct. And everybody thought I did it to myself. And I said, no, I did not. And then they all told me I was a liar and I wanted to kill people. So, Jason, it was you, right? You were the one.
It was all me. And I don't care what those haters got to say, dude. I have no idea what this Reddit business is all about. I made an account a year ago. And I was like, all right, Reddit is crazy. So I never used it. And then Tyler told me about this link that he did. So I was like, you know what? I'll go give it some upvotes. How basic is that terminology? Upvotes with the arrow pointing up. So I did it, and I literally used like the same comment that someone actually gave us on a YouTube video that Tyler made. But Reddit has got some detectives on their squad. Go and look at my account. See, I've been inactive for a year. I'm just like trying to help out our program, do whatever it takes, just trying to get noticed. And that was a bad idea.
So anyway,
you're like, oh my God, it's fake. It's just fake.
So guess what, dude? We are not liars. We're grown men. We have nothing to lie about. Unless somebody asks if we ate something, we just say no. That's about it, dude. That's all we lie about.
Yeah.
We're grown men. I'm not going on the internet to lie, dude. Anyways, all that out of here. We will be going into the mock draft in 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, people? We are back. Fantasy mock draft, PPR, 10-man. I know it's probably the wrong order, Jason, but still, you know what I'm talking about. It is about to happen. We got 24 seconds left. Jason, the lucky bastard, is pick number 2. I am pick number 9. So we're both kind of, bookends or whatever. We are eventually going to do a draft. We are back-to-back. So we can steal each other's players because we kind of like the same players because we talk about them so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason. So how do you feel about pick number 2? Like, are you kind of missing out on Justin Jefferson, or do you value like Jamar Chase just the same?
I'm okay. I still think a number 2 pick is still solid. Who went first? Justin Jefferson went first, and it looks like so they have Christian McCaffrey as position rank number 4. I am putting him higher than Austin Eckler and Cooper Kupp, who are above him. Christian McCaffrey still, LaDainian Tomlinson, 1.5.
So you're going, okay. So I think that I would go Christian McCaffrey over Cooper Kupp, even though I have Cooper Kupp in the same tier as Jamar Chase. Like, I'm just thinking health wise, even though, dude, Christian McCaffrey is a walking time bomb as far as health. But still, I think I would go Jamar Chase if I was number 2. And then Christian McCaffrey number 3 overall. And,
Really?
yeah, and dude, it's I was gonna say, Travis Kelce just went after Cooper Kupp. Travis Kelce just went pick number 4. And I'm honestly thinking that if Justin Jefferson got picked before, I would almost go Travis Kelce. But we need to see where DeAndre Hopkins is going to sign and stuff like that. If he just waits a long time, he might be able to sign with the Chiefs for cheap.
You got some players coming up that's gonna be a steal. Robbery, you're a thief. You're gonna steal these players.
So the big thing on Reddit, Jason, was, is Bijan Robinson worth a first-round draft pick? And dude, it was like 75% no, and 25% yes.
Well, he just went in the 7th pick.
Yeah, and see, I'm looking at this right now. I see Tyreek Hill. He's a world slapping champion right now of South Florida Beach. You saw that, Jason?
Two-time.
Haha, 1 of the 5 hands, set of the face. So I can get, dude, I'm telling you, man, like right now, I like Tyreek Hill. I have Tyreek Hill almost in the same, I need to go through my tiers again because I'm like, oh man, Tyreek Hill is in the same tier as Jamar Chase. I'm going Tyreek Hill. He's questionable right now, I'm sure, because he's facing legal issues. But you're looking at Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Stephon Diggs, Amon-Ra, stuff like that. Josh Jacobs is interesting. Like right now, I'm like, oh man, would I get Josh Jacobs over Derrick Henry? Devontae Adams? You know what, dude? Derrick Henry, Devontae Adams, no thanks. CeeDee Lamb, no thanks. Amon-Ra St. Brown, yes.
There you go.
Yes. I'm going to go Josh Jacobs. Yeah, Josh Jacobs. I'm still, dude, people are forgetting about Josh Jacobs. And Jason, I told this a million times last season. Who was the Nick Bosa? They asked him who like the best running back he's ever gone against.
Joshua Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. So
yeah.
If a future Hall of Fame defensive end is telling me who I should like, I'm gonna go with it.
You're gonna listen, especially if he's corn-fed.
Oh, dude, and Jason, what's gonna happen if when Jimmy Garoppolo's knee explodes this year? You know, they're gonna put in some rookie and run the hell out of the ball. So, yeah, they're gonna run the ball anyways. Do you like? How do you feel about Josh Jacobs over Derrick Henry? I think that's pretty strong.
I have, I just put my rankings together, and I still have Derrick Henry kind of high. I mean, Derrick Henry, I think he quietly put together like 1,300 yards rushing last year with like 10, 11 touchdowns, and like no one's talking about. Dude's not even 30 years old yet. I know there was a lot of things that happened in that offense, during this offseason, but he's still your bell cow, man. So I'm still pretty high on Derrick Henry.
And they drafted Peter Skoronski, and if you listen to that Rashawn Slater, the sensational rookie tackle from the Chargers, he was saying he learned so much from Skoronski when he played with him at Northwestern, and he thinks that Skoronski's going to be like an All-Pro maybe his first year. So they get that in the offensive line, and they get a healthy Ryan Tannehill. But yeah, dude, it's just like, I don't know. When it came down to it, I haven't drafted this late around the turn, and it's like, dude, I don't know why. Oh, it's probably because I owned Derrick Henry last year, and I watched Josh Jacobs just go off all the time. And the thing about Derrick Henry last year, Jason, was he'd have a good game, but his like floor, dude, was like terrible. It's like 5 points.
Yeah, well, you had some games where he had to play with Malik Willis and Joshua Dobbs.
Yeah, and like you have to hope he's playing the Texans, and then like you could start him. It was bad, dude. Like I was not a happy running back owner with Derrick Henry last season.
I'm pretty sure Derrick Henry had like 395 rushes last year, which is something that he's just been doing for the past like 4 or 5 seasons. Eventually, that dude is really going to break down because that is a lot of handles. That is a lot of hits this guy's taking. But when I see his workout videos, I'm like, dude, there's no stopping this guy.
Dude.
I don't know, man. I still have him pretty high.
And Jason, I think it's interesting that Brees Hall just went at the top of the third round. I don't think that's a good idea right now. Travis Etienne is just went after that as far as running backs too. That's not a good idea. And then what I thought was interesting, Jason, is AJ Brown and Devontae Smith just went in this mock draft back to back almost. So there were 2 top 10 wide receivers last year. Ooh, my turn. Okay, so I think DK Metcalf is a steal right now. Ooh, Najee Harris. Damn, dude. I'm so about Najee. And I do see some wide receivers a little bit later. I love Amari. I got to get Najee because he is like 2 rounds too late right now. So I'm picking up Najee. I've got Josh Jacobs and Najee with Tyreek Hill. Oh my God. And then I'm on the clock again, Jason. There's Joe Mixon, who I'm not about. Aaron Jones, no thanks. I don't even know anything about that offense. Jahmyr Gibbs is super interesting to me. But I'm going to pick I really want Amari Cooper because it's like there's Amari Cooper, Deebo Samuel, Keenan Allen. Pretty much at the end of a tier. And Amari Cooper's health is what I want. And you're buying bottom dollar on every single Brown right now. So he's going to be a value. I bet you money he at least performs to his ADP. And I could have got Chris Olave, but
shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Scared. I probably would have got Chris Olave over Deebo Samuel and Keenan Allen. Maybe, I don't know. I was a Olave owner last year, but if Jameis Winston was a freaking quarterback, I'd pick him second round. But that's not the case.
Joe Mixon and Aaron Jones just went back to back.
Yeah, how do you feel about Aaron Jones, Jason? I mean, they're going to run the ball a lot.
Yeah, well, it's different when you don't have a threat in Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback. I have Aaron Jones as number 18 on my ranking.
Damn, dude. Good thing you did your look at Jason with his rankings.
Yeah, I had Joe Mixon as 23. I had him last year, so that is
dude. I know that whatever Joe Mixon rank that you have is probably too low because of your hatred for him.
Yeah, and there's still a good chance that he might be traded or let go with his legal issues that's happening.
I'd still rather have Kenneth Walker over Joe Mixon. I'd rather have Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah. I was reading a piece about Dameon Pierce, and you and I are both Dameon Pierce believers, but then man, he really fell off the cliff last season for me. But now CJ Stroud is there. But man, it's like a rookie going to a defensive coach on a bad team. It's like, I don't know, man. If it was like an offensive guru coach, I'd probably think about it. It's tough, dude. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Dameon Pierce right now. He just got picked up right after Jahmyr Gibbs, and I think Jahmyr Gibbs is going to score way more points than Dameon Pierce.
They've updated this rankings, this ESPN rankings in his mock draft.
I don't know how often they do it, but they don't. I mean, it's pretty
often. They got Miles Sanders or Kenneth Walker.
I know, man. I'm looking back to back, and they're projected the same points. I would rather have Kenneth Walker. Yeah. Just because I know Kenneth Walker is elite talent, even though his opportunity just got dried up.
Yeah, Miles Sanders is I'm really high on Miles Sanders this year, going to the Panthers. I think there's still a lot of question marks to get Miles Sanders this early. If I get Miles Sanders next round, no problem. I will love that. Kenneth Walker, we've seen what he could do. Yeah, they drafted a running back. I just think that's going to be kind of it could possibly be a high power offense for Seattle next year. Give that to me. I think he's my number 2. And I got him in the 5th round. I'm okay with that. I'm all right. Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Man, I was looking. So Terry McLaurin getting picked over Deebo Samuel. That's pretty brave. There was a thing about DJ Moore on Reddit, and people were like, "Oh, is DJ Moore pick this worth this?" He's ranked as wide receiver number 21 right now, and I was kind of going through his stats, and man, his catch rate has been god awful. But if you look at his quarterbacks, as far as throwing talent is gone and accuracy, it's been about the same as Justin Fields, and they haven't even ran the ball. So now he gets that type of throwing with somebody that runs the ball all the time, and he's only scored 4 touchdowns. Let's see, I'm gonna pick Miles Sanders right now. Nope, Calvin Ridley. Boom! Calvin Ridley, my wide receiver 2. He's my flex? Oh my god, dude. My team is stacked. Oh crap. I needed to tight end. Where's my tight? Oh no, where's my tight end? Where's all the tight ends gone, Jason? Oh, Darren Waller. No thanks.
Your guy's still there. What you talking about? Your guy's still there.
I'm gonna overdraft George Kittle right here. Woo!
He be there. He be there.
Dude, Jason, we literally talked about this. Should I get Miles Sanders or George Kittle? And I was like, I still think I'm gonna go George Kittle over Miles Sanders. So that was it right there, and that's round. What was that? God, dude, it's good. They're going later now. They were going earlier before.
Yeah, you can tell they've definitely updated this ranking. Miles Sanders just left. Dang it.
But the most touchdowns that DJ Moore ever caught, Jason, are 7, and that was 1 year. So for him to live up to his ADP this year, he's gonna have to catch like more touchdowns than his career high on the Bears with Justin Fields.
On the Bears, as he just left.
And
but Justin Fields.
We already know who Justin Fields has chemistry with. You know what I'm saying, Jason?
Mm-hmm. Who?
Who? Nobody. No. You know. Dude, Darnell Mooney. You know, I mean, they've showed flashes together, and then Cole Kmet sometimes are all right. But yeah, I feel good because I really do. It's like if I do not get George Kittle, Jason, I really want. He just got picked, didn't he? Yeah, Dallas Goedert. Did you pick him?
Yeah, I just picked him.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got him. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have like very similar production. It's just Kittle gets the 50 plus yard touchdowns.
Now we're in the part of the draft where championship teams are made.
Championships. Did you see that monkey? He won it all.
Oh my god! What is this rankings with Javonte Williams? What's some news on this fool?
Is he low?
He's just above Samaje Perine.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, if you feel like your team is super high risk, go get Samaje Perine. If you feel like your team is safe and pretty solid, go get Javonte Williams. I'm getting. I'm gonna get DeAndre Swift. I should get Dalvin Cook, but you and I mean, we're not going to assume that we know where he's going. And I like DeAndre Swift for just a
little bit.
As long as he's not he's not even on he's on my bench. You know, if I've got 2 solid running backs and I can get DeAndre Swift later, I kind of like that. And then I'll just go, you know, running backs. I'll hammer running backs late, get all the rookie running backs. And I picked him up over David Montgomery just because Jahmyr Gibbs. Even though I do really think that Rashad Penny could do a lot of damage. And then here we go, Jason. Again, Alvin Kamara is still available, but like I'm not messing with that right now because I don't understand the situation. And so I like Drake London, man. Like Drake London is like a number 1 wide receiver here.
Yeah, do you know DeAndre Swift right now is
Drake London?
He's the starter for the Eagles. He's listed as the starter.
Oh yeah, no, he is. He's the youngest, most talented running back for the Eagles. Like he is definitely their starter. The problem is, and what you have to hope for is that they picked him up to protect Jalen Hurts. They're going to run the ball more. They're not just going to hammer it with Jalen Hurts. But it's not like you're going to do that with, oh yeah, we're going to protect Jalen Hurts, man. We're going to get the 2 least durable running backs in the league.
Yeah.
So like that's counterintuitive. At the same time, I mean, like, you know, you got to use, if you're picking up DeAndre Swift, you're going to try to use him right now, like this year. You're not going for, he's not a long haul dude. So
the long haul dude.
If you do not get DeAndre Swift, I highly recommend picking up Rashad Penny later in the draft.
Dang it. Just looking for Jahan Dotson right now. He's picked. Dude, man,
people are so high in Jahan Dotson, especially like on him or Calvin Ridley. They were saying in Dynasty, and I was like, dude, that's crazy. I was like, one is like with Trevor Lawrence, and one is like, who the hell knows?
Yeah.
Right? I was like, man,
Yeah.
like, Trevor Lawrence is going to be like great for how long? He's going to outlast Calvin Ridley and Jahan Dotson. I should have commented, but I was pissed off at Reddit, so I didn't say anything.
Man, so right now I'm going to get Samaje Perine. I'm getting him over Javonte Williams. I like Javonte Williams, but I like Samaje Perine more, and that's just because of the Williams injury. And I know Perine can run the ball and catch the ball, and that Sean Payton offense. And we saw it these last couple of years how people look the first year they come back from an ACL. And I'm just,
No,
hopefully he does bounce back later in the year, but I think there's going to be a lot of times where Samaje is going to be that lead back.
and that is the move, Jason. For as far as if I'm as much as I love Javonte Williams, I drafted him second round last year, and he got injured, like his first or second game, I can't remember. And but yeah, I mean, like I said, if I was just like hammering, I felt amazing about my team. I had every single position. Oh crap! I forgot to hit quarterback, Jason. Damn it!
Oh no!
Oh no! But you know what? It's okay because Aaron Rodgers might still be available. Let me see. If he is, I'm just gonna lose my crap, dude. Oh yeah, dude. If you forget about a quarterback, Aaron Rodgers is like, oh, he just got picked. Did you pick him?
No.
Oh my god, no.
Going in the ninth round.
Dude, no.
That's a couple of rounds earlier from the last time we did this, a month ago.
Oh my god. All right, that sucks. I'm getting Kirk Cousins because I believe in Jordan Addison. And guess who I'm getting right now, Jason?
Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison. I should get Devontae Williams, but I just want to get the stack. I want to get that stack, boy.
I got that. Couple players here I'm looking.
There was a question on Reddit, Jason. What stacks are you hunting for? Like the top answer was like, I don't hunt stacks in redraft. And I'm like, well, that's no fun. I hunt stacks because it's fun, dude.
Yeah.
And,
it's hunting season.
Oh, dude, seriously. And my number one answer was like, I'm trying to get Trevor Lawrence and Calvin Ridley because I like where both of them are going. But Aaron Rodgers, and if I can get Garrett Wilson, man, like I would much prefer that duo because Aaron Rodgers is like the steal of the draft right now. I wish I would have got him. I'd have felt so much better about my team. I've got freaking Kirk Cousins, who I hate. But
that's my quarterback.
This is like the one thing, Jason. So the one thing I said I was not going to do. Instead of Drake London, I should have got a freaking quarterback. Oh my god, whatever, dude. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, because like,
damn,
to the point where you're picking between Daniel Jones and Kirk Cousins and stuff, man. Like, that's not what you want to be doing. And like, I see Tua here, and I'm like, yeah, dude. Why didn't I pick up Tua? I would have Tua over Kirk, and I have
okay.
Tyreek Hill.
I'm gonna get Antonio Gibson, Eric Bieniemy there. Let's get some more involvement out of him. I'm gonna do it. He's on my bench anyway.
You know, Eric Bieniemy has really developed a lot of running backs since he's been there, right?
Right.
In Kansas City, right? How about that was all Nagy, and then Nagy left, and all of a sudden the Kansas City Chiefs couldn't freaking run the ball. So I will say, as much as I like Antonio Gibson going this late, it is scary because I don't understand Eric Bieniemy's run game. I really don't. I don't know if it was just Patrick Mahomes centric, and if you have Patrick Mahomes, you just don't run the ball. We're gonna find out this season, dude. Javonte Williams is still available, man.
You have to get him.
Yeah, but there's still like people forget about Khalil Herbert, you know, and it's like Javonte Williams went.
I have to get this guy. I feel like I've been getting him a lot in the draft around this time, but
who are you getting?
I can't get him. I don't want to get him. Negative. No. Maybe no. ODB. ODB, are with me?
Let my baby.
In round 12. They got me.
Oh, they got me. Okay, Jason. Man, I'm looking at Cortland Sutton's a steal right now. He's available. And I think he's a steal just because of what the Broncos did with their offensive line. And now they have time for plays to develop. He can get deep. And also, you think of Marquise Colston and Cortland Sutton, or big-bodied wide receivers with Sean Payton offenses. Jason, they've always worked out. So, Cortland, as much as I think that Jerry Jeudy's more likely to break out, I do think that Cortland Sutton just barely behind him.
What if Russell Wilson chooses Tim Patrick as the big body guy to throw the ball to?
All right, Jason. You know what we do? We go big. No, I'm not going to do it. Freaking crap. I'm getting Anthony Richardson. I don't know what to...
Oh.
I got Anthony Richardson, dude, because I got Kirk Cousins, and now I'm going to get Zach Charbonnet. Thank God. I really want to get Zach Charbonnet.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, those are the other picks.
I really should go Russell Wilson over Anthony Richardson, but hey, dude, Kirk Cousins is your safe quarterback. You might as well just shoot for the freaking moon.
I think I have Anthony Richardson as my number 20th quarterback ranking overall.
I mean, the thing is like, there's always a chance he runs for like 30 touchdowns.
Dude, that's the reason why I gave him the highest rookie quarterback ranking. Is because that dude could probably get 15 1-yard touchdowns this year.
Well, you know what play they're going to run, Jason? They're going to be doing that rugby scrum where they're just like, all right, 1-yard line, everybody on the line, man. We're just we're going to push the biggest dude in the NFL through the freaking line.
Your top 11 against my top 11.
So see what I'm saying, people? Like, even though I have people ranked over, it depends on how you draft. If you draft safe, take a risky player second, or whatever. You don't want draft a bunch of safe players. What's up, Jason?
Get up. Oh.
What happened?
Oh man, it's taking my. I just drafted Russell Wilson, and I almost just queued up Matthew Stafford, and I'm like, no.
I think Matthew Stafford is a sleeper this year for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He could.
But I already have two quarterbacks
2 years ago.
Who do I need to go for right now?
The championship, but I was
there. I'm sure, right button. Where am I at? Oh, okay.
Zay Flowers still available. Zach Ertz for tight end. I think KB is a sleeper right now.
Oh my God!
What?
This clicking is just.
You got Zay Flowers, Jason?
Yeah, and that's just because I was running out of time.
Oh no! I think Adam Thielen, Zay Flowers. You could have gone either way. And then you're looking at just like, dude, you're just looking at so much crap. It's like, yeah, Sky. It's just like most of these guys. Like, I feel bad for teams that I love 12 person leagues, but man, if you're over 12 person, it's like, what are you doing? Well, I'm going to start Robert Woods
for the Texans.
Right? As you see that, I say, oh my God, dude.
Comeback player of the year.
And you know what's crazy, Jason? Like, Tyquan Thornton's on here. Oh, that's right. So Tyler Higbee, I think, is a good deal, but I'm not looking at tight ends right now. I just want one tight end if I get George Kittle. Matthew Stafford. Which round am I in? 13 or 16?
13.
Give me the running backs. All positions, running backs. Damian Harris, Buffalo. Oh, yeah. Thank you. If you're out there, dude, Damian Harris in Buffalo. Oh, my God. And then Devin A. Chain. Give it to me. And so, like, right there, dude. So you're not drafting a lot of running backs. There's two right there. Damian Harris, Devin A. Chain, round 14, 13, whatever. It's like they're both going to get you points, man. Devin A. Chain might be off the chain. 2 chains, son.
3 chain. Boy could play, the boy could rap. 3 times better.
I was watching the submarine news thing, Jason, and
R.I.P.
The news lady looked like Dee Reynolds, and I was like, oh, I commented, I was like, I didn't know Dee Reynolds was such a good news lady. And then somebody commented, Dead air.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Dead air.
I LMAO'd. LMAO'd. All right, Jason. Oh,
Were
I
you
mean,
doing
oh, never
were you
mind.
doing that comment under the fantasy footballing show?
No, that's under my. So I've got 2 accounts. I've got one. I made an account for the show like a year and a half ago. Then I have my original just Tyler Ward account, which I comment on my stuff and your stuff on. Like, who cares? But yeah,
Yeah.
whatever, dude. I mean, I've got a business account and a personal account. I think that's reasonable.
2 accounts is forbidden.
Forbidden! You are a liar, and forever shall be labeled as such.
Liar. Liar. Or was it shame? Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yeah, let me just get naked and fucking. Oh, damn it. Go down the street. All right.
This weekend to the quad.
15 to 16. So I like going. I'm gonna go with the defense of the Patriots because sometimes they will carry you the first half of the year.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
And then if I'm looking for a kicker, Greg Zuerlein has a good chance this year. Young Ho Koo I used to like a lot, but Evan McPherson, I don't know, whatever, dude. I'll switch kickers as much as I need to. Woo! All right.
One
Jason.
more.
One more time.
The Cincinnati Bengals. Week 7 bye. Okay, here we go. All done. 3.0.
Who is your favorite pick?
Oh, boy. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. The 6th round, I got Marquise Brown as my flex wide receiver.
I forgot about Hollywood Brown. We were supposed to talk about Hollywood Brown, Jason. We didn't talk about Hollywood Brown because you're trying to get him from underneath me, but that's okay. So, yeah, dude, if you get Hollywood Brown, you tell me you can get I don't know, a number 1 wide receiver. But so that's the problem. Even if they start Colt McCoy, dude, it's like the same dude is going to be calling the offense. I still see 10 targets. They're not going to be nearly as valuable with Colt McCoy under center until, like, I don't know. Who even knows if the little dude's going to ever come back? So.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, I think
he's bulking up. He's bulking up.
I think that's a good pick, though, Jason, because Colt McCoy, I mean, if you remember, I think DeAndre Hopkins performed pretty decently with Colt McCoy as well. If I remember right, Colt McCoy was actually pretty good.
He did. I had DeAndre Hopkins last year, and one thing I thought was, like, Kyler Murray was out, and I was like, dang it. But then Colt McCoy kind of, like, stepped up, and he hyper-targeted what's that was in DeAndre Hopkins. I was like, okay, I'm okay with this. I'm all right.
Jason, who's your least favorite pick on your team?
All right, this is tough. Mine's tough.
So oh my god, mine's so easy.
This one's tough. My least favorite pick, I think I'm taking a huge jump on him. It's Antonio Gibson, my least favorite, but
oh yeah, and you probably after I talked to you about
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And after I pointed out Airbnb, like, he's been a great running backs, right?
Oh no, yeah. I mean, what you said, it was just like stuff that I already knew about. But I'm just thinking part of the things that why run the ball in Kansas City when you got Patrick Mahomes as your
I know
quarterback.
That's what we need to find out. So there's a high risk. His risk rating, Jason, is what?
Oh, his risk rating. His risk rating, though. Are you talking about Antonio Gibson? Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. His risk rating, I got him in the 10th round. He's on my bench. I'm going to say 55%. His risk rating is 55. If he could
get him so late, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Knocks half off that risk rating, right?
It does. 10th round. I mean, at this time, I even got Samaje Perine, who I really liked before him. Yeah, he's like a backup. So He's one of those dudes where in 2 weeks, see how they're using him, don't like him, drop him, sign somebody else.
How did you feel about being number 2?
I kind of like my squad. I kind of like it, so not too bad. Starting off with Christian McCaffrey, and then my first 3 picks, I'm just like championship with Christian McCaffrey, Garrett Wilson, and Josh Allen. I'm like, okay. Any given week, these people are going to give me like 20, 30 points. So I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, and so I went 7. I actually really liked mine. I remembered to draft a quarterback earlier. But dude, I mean, I got Tyreek Hill, Josh Jacobs. My favorite pick, Najee Harris, and then even still getting value because dude, Najee Harris in the 3rd round is like Najee Harris, but like belongs in the middle of the 2nd round. So picks are so valuable in the top 3 rounds. It's like, so if you can get him around later, oh my god, dude, that's just like that just makes a huge difference. Like it's like, yeah, dude, like there's value in finding late picks for running backs and stuff, but like to find somebody in the 3rd round that's worth the 2nd round is like, oh my god, dude, it's almost like finding somebody way late.
Well, it was just our mock draft in 2.0 where this guy was going in the 5th round.
I know, and I kept on telling people, I was like, dude, he's going to be going up. He's going to be going
up.
And I'm still happy with him as my 3rd round as my running back. So, and then Jason, I still like Amari Cooper. I think Amari Cooper in the 4th round is a steal too. But my least favorite pick, I made it obvious, Kirk Cousins. I should not have gone DeAndre Swift, Drake London, Kirk Cousins. I mean, I know for a fact I would have been like, dude, I'll trade you DeAndre Swift and Drake London for a good quarterback last year. Like literally, that's what I would have done. So it's like, yeah, dude, like you got to get a good quarterback. So wherever you have to get in that tier, like I said, Aaron Rodgers was I have ranked over Trevor Lawrence, but Trevor Lawrence is the last of a tier for me. I want to get in that tier, and I just missed it. He was picked right before me. So Aaron Rodgers, best deal in the draft, but still, you want to get in that tier.
Yeah, and you were so close. 1 pick away from getting him.
And just think about, oh my god, my team is incredible.
Yeah, just imagine if you had the 8th pick instead of the 9th. You would have had that fool.
Yeah, and Jason, I do want to point out towards the end. So we're talking about being able to find, like, I'm even making videos about it. You could find wide receivers late and running backs late. Yeah, you can find wide receivers late, but you can find running backs even later. So, Jason, I got Zach Charbonnet, Damian Harris, Devin A-Chain in a row. And it's like, what was that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And those running backs are going to produce.
Yeah, I really like the Charbonnet A-Chain pick. Like Charbonnet, of course, I was trying to get that dude because I would like to have a handcuff for my Kenneth Walker.
And that's what. So you're fine with owning both.
Are you asking me? Yeah, I'm fine with owning both.
It's
gonna be a Marshawn Lynch, Freddie Jackson, dude. I'm gonna start them both, man.
Dude,
when they play the Texans.
Man. Tell you about championships. I'm pretty sure Freddie Jackson needs a freaking plaque over my shoulder because that chips.
Yeah.
Freddy Jackson. I was like, oh my god, who is this guy? Number 22.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he was like the slowest, oldest guy, but
yeah.
That fool just like, you'd watch him, he would just never go down. He's like zigzagging.
Him and Marshawn Lynch on the Bills, man.
And Marshawn Lynch was just like an animal, man. Like even before people knew what he was.
Yeah, true. He was crazy for Buffalo. Seattle got a steal when it got him.
I can't remember what year I owned him, but I was so happy the year I owned him, man. I was like, oh my god.
I remember.
So, Jason, mock draft 3.0 in the books. We're trying to do one of these a month.
Done.
It worked out for us to do this when your wife's family's in town. You know what I'm saying? Jason's got to go do family stuff right after this. To wrap things up, if you're from Reddit and you hated me, F you. I'll fight you in my driveway. Come get some. I'll fight your face off. They'll take your wallet, and you'll be. I don't even know if you can get home. So whatever, dude.
I want to wear a referee shirt. I want to be out there.
Well, no biting of the face.
On the other guy, Tyler can bite your face, but you can't bite his face.
I'm so mad. Don't call me like.
He's the face of the show. We need his pretty face. No scars.
That one guy's like, number 3. Nobody wants to see your face. Say, hey, dude, I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't know how to cover this thing. It's.
We need to do like a blurry face and just like.
There's a face.
Can we do something where just our hands are showing?
So, Jason, this was quick, man. It was 38 minutes.
It was pretty quick, huh?
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, and hopefully the next one we'll get somebody from our league to do the draft with us.
Yeah, we're eventually going to get Jason's dad in here. We're trying to do some, stuff. And if you want to play in-up Listeners Play League, or what is it called? Listeners League?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, just leave a comment. That's all you have to do. And if we get like 3 people to do that, we'll start a freaking league. I don't even care. We'll figure it out. All right. This is Tyler Big Turd Ward, Jason, the lucky bastard Ethan Wolt, and we appreciate you.
Deuces.